Hi, I'm David Fleming from the Disciples Ignited YouTube channel, where we're focused on Jesus, advancing his kingdom, and preparing his disciples. Now, we're still in the study of the Apostle Paul, his life and ministry, and this week we're going to be dealing with Apostle Paul's third missionary tour. Boy, was it power-packed. You know, the tour itself took about 4 years to cover the land that Paul went to, but the main focus throughout Scripture and throughout our study this week is going to be his ministry in Ephesus. Like I said, his ministry on the third tour was about 4 years, but 3 of those 4 years were spent in Ephesus. Now, you may wonder, why did Paul spend so much time in Ephesus? Well, that was because Ephesus was such a strategic city. First of all, its location, it was easily accessible. In fact, you've heard the saying, all roads lead to Rome. Well, all the roads in Asia, the province of Asia, led to Ephesus. It was politically important. It was a very commercially important, and it was the stronghold of a demonic idol called Artemis that was there in Ephesus. This brought in a lot of people into Ephesus, from all over the Roman Empire, came to Ephesus to worship this idol, and especially in the province of Asia, and they also brought their money. The Temple of Artemis was huge. In fact, it was known as one of the 7 wonders of the world. It was bigger than a football coliseum. I mean, it was a massive structure. It was not only important because of the worship that was taking place to Artemis, but also it became a banking structure to where people brought in their wealth. And I mean, it was just a stronghold of the enemy is the best way to put it. Now, as I said, it was considered one of the 7 wonders of the world. And because of the importance of Ephesus having such a political ties and such wealth and such a stronghold in a religious sense, the Lord sent Paul there to break the stronghold of the enemy. Whoa! For centuries, the kingdom of darkness had a stronghold upon the entire province of Asia, which is a large landmass. And it all was centered in the temple of Artemis of the Ephesians. Like I said, people from all over the world would go there to worship this idol. But the debauchery, the sinfulness, the wickedness that took place in that temple, we won't go into. But to suffice it to say, Paul had a fight on his hands in a spiritual sense. Now, when he first got into Ephesus, he ministered for 3 months in the Jewish synagogue, making sure that they understood the gospel of Jesus Christ. And then he was asked to leave there, and so he did. And he went into a lecture hall of Tyrannus, where he ministered daily for 2 years. And so we know that Paul spent about a little over 3 years in Ephesus ministering, and breaking through the stronghold that darkness had over that city. It was so powerful, this stronghold was broken, that people began to get saved. I mean, revival broke out in Ephesus. There's so much that we're going to learn about what God did in Ephesus. So be sure to join me tomorrow.